What's going on, guys? This is not your ordinary guy. No, this is your motivation guy. That's right, I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inspire you to be great, not only in this game, but also in life. Your friend, the one and only Keith Allen, man, back at this again. We all know by this point, many pros have pretty unique traits that make them as good as they are, right? From Cycle W Keyers to 200 IQ outplay masters, placement warriors, and just so much more, right? In today's video, we're gonna be going over a bunch of playstyles that you're gonna find in Fortnite competitive and telling you who we think is the best pro who fits that playstyle. You guys ready? All right. Speaking of like Fortnite pros, if you want to learn from the best of the best, I'm talking about pros like Mongrel, Benji, and Lechy, then make sure to check out the courses on our website, man, proguys.com. And while you're at it, check our pro one-on-one coaching service, okay? Where you can find pro coaches who can help you step up your game. And listen, I've been saying it. Yo, you guys got to check out my motivation class. It is your motivation show that is happening on Wednesdays and Fridays, and it is so amazing, man. In order to be successful, we got to change our mentality, all right? And before we start, ladies and gentlemen, I got to ask a favor of you. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more content to help you improve at Fortnite, please be sure to click that big red subscribe button. We're on the road to hitting 1 million subs. Such a crazy number, man, and I know we're going to do it. So join the Bunch of Crunch army and hit that button. And when we get to 1 million, you're going to be seeing a story on me, yours truly, Keith Allen. All right, and with that being said, let's hop into this. Let's get this started. Here we go. It's time to sit back, relax, and grab some of my favorite candy. What is that, y'all? It's that Bunch of Crunch, and let's get this going. Now, we all know what box fighting is at this point, right? You and your opponent in close range trying to outpeak and out-edit one another, right? Box fighting is easily one of the most crucial aspects of Fortnite, and no other player quite matches the box fighting skills of NRG Clix. Clix is the type of player who really doesn't need an introduction. I mean, he's Clix. We get it, right? However, if you don't know him yet, okay, I'll just name a few of his achievements. Here we go. He qualified for the World Cup 5 times. Yes, 5 times. Consistently placing top 10 in cash cups. He went 100-0 in box fight wagers, won the Booga Throwback Cup in first place, and he's one of the top streamers in the world to top it all. Yeah, not too much, right? Clix is an absolute beast, and his mixture of insanely fast mechanics and high fight IQ along with his insane aim make him one of the best box fighters we've ever seen in Fortnite. The dude literally makes some of the world's best players look like clowns, bro. It's just ridiculous. Speaking of making people look like clowns, who's a better example of this than the one and only Mr. Savage? All right, since the early days of Fortnite tournaments, Savage has always been known as not only a fast and technical player, but someone who can take a terrible situation and turn it around with his 200 IQ, mega brain, and come out on top without breaking a sweat, man. If you don't believe me, yo, you gotta see this for yourself. You guys ready? Here we go.
Yo, what's up?
This far into the game, so yes, great. An 18 rocket grenade launcher, but now finds a shot.
Is the person who will make it work. He is so innovative, and he takes out Mitro. This is what I was talking about.
No
that
way.
matters. Sad Aqua. This game was stacked with players who were 100% in the running for qualification. He just took out Mitro and Aqua back to back, now top 4.
Folks, you might be witnessing live why Mr. Savage qualifies this week for a trip to the World Cup Finals in New York. I'm sorry for anything I said about the grenade launcher, because apparently he's using it perfectly and making me look like an idiot. Mr. Savage remaining. The spray comes in a 72 tag, another elimination. Now 8 elims this game. They've got to go up the side of a mountain, and it's shadow bomb time. Look at how awkward this is. He's getting completely blocked that out. He's deciding to take storm damage.
Yes.
Mr. Savage! Oh
No
my
way!
God!
You did not!
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
What a play!
The best shadow bomb use I've ever seen! Mr. Savage!
And trust me when I say this, those few clips are just 3 out of hundreds of 200 IQ highlights Savage has collected over his time in the game. The guy is just so innovative, so smart, and honestly, man, just super excited to see how he continues to perform. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a player who, despite having his fair share of controversy and bumps in the road, is still one of the world's best players. And ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the one and only Dubs. Now, let me paint a picture in your head, all right? Imagine that you're an up-and-coming superstar of Fortnite and you manage to qualify for the World Cup. It's absolutely life-changing, right? But for some reason, the whole community turns on you and accuses you of being a cheater. The whole time, you never even cheated, man. You were literally just that good. That's basically what happened to Dubs back in the World Cup days of Fortnite. And after Epic launched a thorough investigation, it turns out that he was innocent. He pretty much became an overnight sensation. Since then, Dubs has had a fair share of controversies, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a tremendous player. And one of his best specialties is his ability to play for placement in stacked lobbies. All right, for some reason, Dubs, seems to have some crazy rotational knowledge that allows him to be super consistent, even in some of the most difficult situations. The type of consistency that allows you to qualify for the World Cup 4 times while being called a cheater by the entire community, that also allows you to place top 5 in pretty much every major tournament. And possibly above all else, the type of knowledge that gets you into one of the top esports teams in the world, and that's FaZe Clan. Speaking of players in FaZe Clan, all right, let's move on to another player who's best known for his insane game sense and his amazing knowledge of the game. The player I'm talking about, guys, who's probably a familiar face for those of you who play competitive, is Bizzle. Bizzle isn't some new kid on the scene who just popped off a few times and earned himself a spot. No, my friends. In fact, Bizzle is the exact opposite. He's been playing like one of the best since the early days of Fortnite. Consistently at the top 10 in all the skirmishes, including first at the secret skirmish, qualifying for the World Cup in the first week, grabbing 3rd place in the squad's FNCS, 1st place in multiple cash cups, and so much more. Bizzle has been one of the dominant figures in the Fortnite scene since the absolute beginning, and it really seems like all this time, along with his insane attention to detail and his willingness to learn, helped make him one of the most intelligent players in the game. It really seems like his insane knowledge came from a mixture of 2 things, right? One is obviously his dedication and consistency in playing the game and VOD reviewing, but also the sole fact that his experience is almost unmatched. Having played competitive since the start, along with, the work he's put in, it's made him easily one of the smartest players in the entire world. All right, guys, next up, we've got to pick the playstyle that you've probably been waiting for, which is W King, all right? And who else to take this spot than the legend himself, Benji, Fishy. All right, but also before we even start this section, make sure you do check out Benji's course on ProGuys.com. This guy talks about, the strategy he uses to dominate an arena, and consider checking out the live classes, which are hosted every single day, along with our 24/7 on-demand coaching from actual pro players, including yours truly, your motivation guy. That's what we do, man. We're trying to motivate you guys to be great. Basically, if you want to step up your game in Fortnite, ProGuys.com is the place for you, all right? All right, with that being said, as you probably know, Benji's one of the best W keyers in the entire game. After his humble beginnings, being known as simply Mr. Savage's duo, Benji went from being just a kid who was just good at Fortnite to one of the most well-known and respected figures in the community. W King in Fortnite is really a difficult skill, and being able to say that you're one of, if not the best at it, it's a huge achievement, right? His mix of insanely fast mechanics, rotational knowledge, and his assertiveness in fights, it really all shapes him into being an amazing W keyer and a top tier player overall. Next up, my guys, here we go. We're gonna be going over the best IGL in Fortnite. Being an IGL basically means you're the leader of your team. In team modes, all right? The IGL has an important role, making callouts, planning rotations, developing strategies, and oftentimes the IGL is the smartest overall player on the team. And no IGL in history comes even close to matching the skills of NRG Zate. Zate has always been one of the big boys in the Fortnite competitive scene, man, dating all the way back to the summer skirmish days. Just to show you how good he is, all right, I'm gonna name off just a few of his solid placements. You guys ready? All right, let's do this. Okay, he got first in week 3 of the summer skirmish, first in the Katowice Royal Finals, first in the Scallywag Cup, first in week 4 of the World Cup qualifiers, along with second and 2/3, 4th place in the Dual World Cup Finals, first in week 2 of Trios, along with 3rd in Heats and 4th in Grand Finals. Whew, I'm running out of breath. First place in weeks 1, 3, and 4 of Squad's FNCS, first in the dual FNCS Grand Finals, along with so many other placements. I would list them all, but I would probably be here for another 2 hours and pass out, so I can't. Basically, the guy's absolute crazy. All right, Finally, we're gonna go over the most consistent overall player of Fortnite. Players like Mongrel, Benji, and Zayt are super consistent, but nobody quite matches the consistency of the one and only Aqua. Aqua has always gone under people's radar, but honestly, he's one of the most absolutely best players in the world and is genuinely a solid pick for the best player in the history of Fortnite. Most of us know Aqua from his $1.5 million first place finish in the Duels World Cup, but he's also secured money and top tier placements in plenty of other events as well, including a ton of cash cubs, first place in Trio FNCS, second in his Heat during Duo FNCS, along with fourth in the finals, third place in FNCS Solo Invitational, securing another $70,000 like it's nothing, and second in the Amara Trios Cup. And if those big events weren't enough, he's literally gotten top 5 and too many cash cups to count, man. So if you're looking for a player who's been consistent since the start and really should be more well known than he is, Aqua is definitely your guy. This was definitely a tough choice, and a few honorable mentions for this pick go to Zayt, Benji, Saf, and Mongrel. All right, guys, once again, this is not your ordinary guide. No, this is your motivation guide. That's right, I'm here to motivate you. That's my job. Your friend, the one and only Keith Allen, man. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to connect with me on my Insta at your motivation guy and keep grinding. Never stop. You know, if you want to take your step and really improve at Fortnite, I'm telling you guys, make sure to go to our website, proguys.com, and I'm telling you, you're going to get everything that you need to know. All right, keep eating that bunch of crunch, and let's get this going. Peace.